Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to ZSR, to the mainstream, and welcome to, what has been a busy day already, now reaching its final conclusion with the grand final Game 4 of the Wind Waker Randomizer Spring Tournament 2019, the second ever Wind Waker Randomizer tournament we ever had. And we have a great match here. As you can see, we're having Woofus ZFG, the Mister himself, and gymnast86 facing off against each other. And Woofer already won 2 matches, so he only needs one more. Only one more. Jim can still catch up though and make it even. So we'll see who makes it in the end. 2 minutes to go, and since that's all I have to say, I give it over to the commentators, to Lolicry and to Samu, since Cal just dropped. And there's Cal. So yeah, you guys, you get 2 minutes to talk about what's coming up.
Oh my god.
And enjoy, everyone.
Okay, so this has been a series of 5 games. I don't know whether Trez already covered this. And, well, so far, Wolfers won 2. And last game, Gymnast won. So that's Gymnast's first game he's won. And he could reverse sweep and win the next 2 games and win the entire 5 match. The best of 5, actually. I wonder whether... Who do you guys want to win today, I guess?
I'd really like to see a tied game coming up here. So it'd be really cool if Jim won.
Because then we get some more games. That'd be good. Obviously, yeah, go.
Personally, I'd be like, now since it's really bar, reverse sweep from Gymnast will be really hype. Was only like 2-0 against Cooper, the last game Gymnast won. If he wins this, we get a big game, and this will be really hype grand finals.
Now that actually, yeah, that's true. Because if it's 2 or whoever wins that last game wins the entire thing. So. I don't know if you guys have watched it. So far what's happened is both players obviously are very good. That's how they got to this final. There's been a few silly mistakes. So in the second game, Gymnast completely forgot a shard, making him lose it really tight. Oh, and it looks like we're going to be starting any moment now.
Was that race close if Gymnast didn't forgot the chart?
That race was like literally they were neck and neck, and then Jim forgot the shard, and then he lost because he was probably about 10 or 20 seconds ahead. It wasn't much. But anyway, as we go on the start here, both players continuing true to form. Gymnast going to do diamond step first, as he usually does, and we're going straight to what's it called? Help me out here, guys. But Clear Flirto, thanks. This did pay off for Gymnast last time when there was the iron boots here, but obviously if there's not
Gymnast getting it. First try.
So what Jim did there was basically if you jump with red lines and land where big octo spawns, it avoids you out. And because if you void out on that quadrant, the only island there is diamond step, it just shoves you on diamond step without actually needing the hook shot. And because of that, what you can then do is a Wind Waker dive, which allows you to provide under the water and then swim back into the island. And basically, if there's water above you in this game, you just jump into that water. If you're swimming in water and there's water above you, you end up in that water. So that So that just launches you into the water essentially, and you can just skip having the hook shot and get into downstairs.
Now we're about to get the first items from Gymnast and Hooper. We don't know the Hooper's. Okay, that was the backpack. He got in he stored in his chest. Now he has to do. Now he's doing another storage to get the Bird's Beak Croc chest without you needing a grappling hook. Gymnast unfortunately found nothing in Diamond Step. Hooper going to Bird's Beak Croc, and he probably stored a heart piece if I didn't look wrong in a menu. Let's see what is Bird's Beak Croc giving him. Might be that you're gonna go to. You have to go to Windfall to start the seed.
Alright, so Jim's gonna start with, we're gonna do Cliff Plateau now. And we'll pick up Wind God's area. And wait, which dungeons are actually in the rotation?
DRC and Tower of the Gods are not recovered. And that was Wind God's area. Hooper just got. Wind Temple is recovered dungeon. We'll see it now when he's warping to Windfall.
Alright, so that was the required item, so doing this route is good.
Ooh, Gymnast clipping the wrong side. Isn't that kind of rough jump slash? I never did that personally. There we go. Damage boost.
It's actually really fast. So it's really worth doing. Alright, favorite boy, Tingle.
2 items. Are they good? Rupee gives a new item. Male is in the settings for the randomizer tournament, so it's gonna be a 1 item. And a pearl. For a dungeon we don't need. But it gives a male, I believe? Or was it Teen's pearl? Yeah, Paror, yeah. So getting 2 items, and no progression, but giving 2 other items in a male.
And Gymnast clipping into Bird's Peak there. Gonna get his Wind God's area.
What do you think is the worst item they find here? Possibly... I kinda feel like Wind Temple is gonna be one of the worst dungeons. Maybe the first one they go to.
It could be a very early Wind Temple, yeah.
However, they don't have grappling hooks, so it's like it could be also the last dungeon they go to. Hard to say this early.
Yeah, we'll just have to...
Well, what did I mention about grappling hook?
Yeah. Got a grappling hook.
So what have I missed?
You just missed the grappling hook, Rupee, bag, bait bag, and Wind God's area. Wind God's area was in a Bird's Peak, and grappling hook was Mila No, not Mila. Whoever that
Maggie.
is, you know? Maggie, yeah,
Yeah.
Maggie.
Well, grappling
Good
hook is a
names,
great
guys.
item. It unlocks loads of different chests, and it's pretty much and it's actually a required item for beating the game, unless you're planning on doing a massive zombie hover. So that'd be fun.
Do the
Cooper
goblin
getting his
popping.
mail.
Oh.
Bombs! That
Holy.
was Vador's Pearl. Vador's Pearl mail. This one is Rock Spire. Ooh. Loaded.
Oh, that's interesting actually though, because they've got the grappling hook there, but they've not got the DRC. So grappling hook's kind of useless until we see the leaf, and then we can actually go into Forest Haven where it's useful. But
True
no
that.
Tower of the Gods. That's 2 games in a row as well now where there's been no Tower of the Gods.
Grappling hook is one of those items though you can't skip because it's required to beat the game.
And what's Top gonna have here? Does anyone want to sing? I'm not gonna sing, but I kind of want to. You should do it. Just like yeah, power. It's that easy. Oh yeah, no, he gave us a treasure chart. Doesn't deserve it.
Yeah,
Doesn't deserve
no.
it. But Wolf should just be finishing up catching the killer bees here, and then we'll see what item they. Because there's 2 items available for catching killer bees. But I'd expect after this, Wolf will probably be heading straight to Paw Print because he can now do everything there, as he's got the grappling hook and bombs.
Yeah, it's really nice to get all the 4 chests there instead of like just 1, maybe all 3.
Funny story actually when we get to that we get to the Paw Print section. I'll show you what I'm talking about because I'm a bit of an idiot. I think I exposed myself for being a bit of an idiot last time as well. So that was fun. So I caught the killer bees there.
Yay.
Hey, you catched us all. Just take our lunch money.
Stop chasing us around this island. What did we ever do to you? You knocked my friend out of a tree.
Team Sparrow.
That's very nice, actually. No, it's not. Like, ignore me entirely. That's
It's
pointless.
just useless. It's pointless because the dungeon is not required and DRC is not even required. Just
Yeah,
the
so-
only benefit is getting faster with DRC. That's it.
Mhm. The only actual useful pearl when when Tower of the Gods isn't in the dungeons is Feral's Pearl because it gives us a letter. But apart from that, the other 2 are useless. So that's fun. Gymnast also getting disappointed with that treasure chart.
I like how that all the mails are like linking to each other. He just Wolfer just got command melody because of bombs, and bombs were Vador's Pearl.
Very nice.
So yeah, we could actually see a early Wind Temple or Earth Temple.
Now that would be interesting actually, since obviously
Wind Temple
DLC and Tower of the Gods.
still need iron boots for Wind Temple. Leaf.
There's one,
Hammer.
there's one chest without iron boots in Wind Temple, and now that would be.
You
Oh no! You need them 20. Yeah, sorry, but you need power bracelets to enter Earth Temple as well. But possibly we might see a skip of that. Maybe. I know you can do it with some fancy roll clips.
You can skip the rock. However, in a dungeon itself, you still need a power bracelet because you can't push the blocks, the huge blocks, without bracelets.
Yeah. Hang on, I didn't see that then. No, Woofer did. Did Woofer do the storage of the door? I didn't see that.
I don't think he did. He was collecting rupees.
Yeah, I want to
Interesting.
collect rupees.
Why
I'm not
would he
familiar
give
with
them
the storage here,
door?
so
basically what you can do is, because obviously Mila takes a long time, what you can do is you can store the door and then use that storage as soon as you got collected Mila to instantly end. Ignore me. I don't know why he'd be storing the door, because bearing in mind they don't have the picture box. So just I don't know what I'm on about. But the point is, Mila takes a long time, and it's a bit of a risk going to get her, because if she doesn't have anything good, that's a massive time loss if your opponent doesn't go for her. So let's hope for Woofer's sake that it's something good.
Spoiled.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Luckily for him, it looks like Gymnast is going for the same thing though. So shouldn't have lost anything.
Usually Mila isn't like, it's gonna hit or miss, I feel like. Earlier in the randomizer. I feel like it's kinda nice to combine that with the fire and ice arrow check.
Yeah,
The lighthouse.
yeah, because doing it alone is just a massive time sink, and if it doesn't, you're taking a lot of. There we go. Gymnast actually not doing Mila, so he's now caught up, despite the fact that he has also done step, which is it's not looking good for Woofer at the start.
It just usually be like Mila's hit or miss. Well, sure, it's one check. And early in a randomizer, probably just better to do it, but at the same time, if you feel like it doesn't give you anything in a randomizer, then it's better to do it later to combine it with the other goals. But everyone does their thing.
So Maggie's letter not doing anything here because they don't have delivery bag yet. But hang on, this is where my story comes in. So you saw there when they left Windfall, they just took a left turn and went to Bourbon. You see, me being so wonderfully smart didn't realise that was where the island was. So every single time, you can go back and look at all the like past casual races and stuff like that I've done. I go the entire way around the other side of the island just to come back to. Oh, it's great. But both players are going for the grapple chest first.
And the first check is bracelets.
Oh?
Are we gonna see Earth Temple first?
We might be seeing some early Earth Temple, unless they get Deku Leaf here, which is also possible.
Deku Leaf and Hammer, then I would feel like they go to straight to Earth Temple. Hookshot.
Whoa.
Maybe.
So now,
we don't know.
yeah,
yet.
but Gymnast's already done Diamond Step, obviously, and I didn't see what it was, but it doesn't look like anything useful.
Oh, there was nothing useful in Diamond Step, so...
Yeah, it was one of those spoiled back items and 100 rupees.
I guess
Now
the
the Sparrow.
is nice. But yeah, it's looking very close now, but obviously Gymnast has already done Diamond Step, and we might possibly do Diamond Step here. And if Gymnast doesn't do Mila, he's going to be significantly ahead. By about, what's it, 2 minutes now?
Gymnast probably gonna do Bomb Island? Question mark?
Yeah, the runners mainly have been. Oh no, with Roskins Bomb Island, but the runners mainly seem to have done as many overworld things as possible before they go into the dungeon, which seems odd because obviously there's a lot more items in dungeons. But hey, they're the ones in the grand final, not me. I guess they probably just want to feel safe. Oh, Gymnast going to Angular. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Gymnast going to
the mirror shield check. Angular.
Yeah, and it's
Angular.
like... It's the better choice in this scenario because, like, Bomb Island is way too slow in general.
Can we just have a little chat about Bomb Isle?
Generally,
how bad it is?
Generally, overworld is just you have these one-off check locations like just Bomb Island, Angular. You're gonna have to pick one or both, possibly, if you're out of locations to check.
Yeah, I quite like Angular here because, like, although the randomizer obviously doesn't know what it's doing, it's just random, you can kind of tell where it wants you to go almost. So early on they've got the mirror shield and then they've got the hook shot. So it kind of makes you think, what do you need for Angular Island? Mirror shield and hook shot. It kind of wants me to go there. So I think Gymnast might be in something good, but we'll have to wait and see. And we're for doing the worst place in this entire game right now.
Especially with Hero Sport, he has to do that jump slash or two slashes.
I'm just gonna watch what Gymnast is doing. Trying to trigger any like PTSD style flashbacks to my randomizer days. So what's Jim gonna be getting here?
Oh,
Leave.
Gymnast gamble paying off. See, like, but there you go. That's what's happening with the screen right now. That was clearly in the game. Just said no because this island was programmed really well. It was a really good idea. Thanks, Nintendo. And we were having some difficulty with these
Magtails.
indeed.
That is forbidden boots for Gymnast. He can fully check it, I believe. But,
Oh,
well, yeah, technically not boomerang, but he can still fully check it.
unlucky for Woofer there again, dude.
That looks so funny for Pooper.
Alright, let's see what he gets.
A boomerang.
In theory, a item you need. Speedrun wise, not really. So this gives Gymnast quite a big lead for a while.
Gymnast may run into that later if he decides to do Bob Island. Coupon. Coupon, or how you say it?
Coupon.
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 Yeah, Woofer's headed towards Diamond Step, so Gymnast will getting him a bigger lead after this.
I don't want to call it early. Gymnast might have this one already. Anyone who did the other day touched my car, yeah.
I'm not familiar with this storage deck at all. What Gymnast is doing is just climbing this place.
I have never seen that before either. And oh
He
my
stored the
goodness, it's
lower
amazing.
chest to go all the way up here. That seems really nice. Now the question is, what did he store? Well, he'll find out this item because he opens it normally.
Unfortunately, the rupee bag past the first one really doesn't do anything.
Is the Master Sport gonna upgrade after you go through the loading zone, or will you get it if you store it? Just like that?
I think if you're in the overworld, if you go a certain distance, you get them.
Okay.
But it's only after you go through a loading zone and then update your character. So if he got Master Sword there and jumps into the void, he will see what he's got.
Seems
No
like
idea what he got there. Maybe a piece of heart.
No, it couldn't
He
be.
can't figure it out either.
It couldn't be a piece of heart because he already got one from Cliff Plateau. So I have no idea what he just got.
I think
Probably
it's a spoils bag.
spoils. Yeah.
Or maybe a
Might be.
mail.
Yeah, what be a mail too? Because you don't have a mail bag to check it easily. Something too easy.
It could
prepared.
be, yeah. Well, Woofer there actually did some faster strats in Diamond Step than Jim could do at the start of the game, because obviously he didn't have all the items. So what he did there, he did a bulge clip, which is very cool, but quite difficult to do. What you have to do is you drop a bomb behind you, and obviously the game goes, well, you can't have a bomb and Link in the same position, so it shoves Link forward, and the only place it can show him is there's like a few pixels, like slightly high on that non-solid area, which it just pushes him onto. So that's quite cool. ban storage.
That would be very bad.
In the future, we're expecting to see a glitchless randomizer tournament. Now, I'm not saying give the people what they want, but well, don't ban storage. I guess we're not doing glitchless randomizer. But with realizing the mistake and now heading off to Angular to get the deck leaf. But that puts Jim sizably ahead because Gymnast has now checked all these chests in Forbidden Woods, and the only thing Woofer's got over him is Mila, which was useless. So if Gymnast doesn't go for Mila in this run, he's most likely going to win Touch McCuff.
He'll definitely combine that when he gets the bow and elemental arrows. Otherwise, I don't think he will ever do it. But we don't know.
But even then, he's still going to be saving time on Woofer there because Woofer's still going to have to take the time to do light up the lighthouse and stuff like that. Whilst Jim's just doing that, he's also getting the extra item with Mila, which is very helpful. But especially since it's going to be useless, so he'll just be loads ahead. We'll be seeing a relatively normal order through Forbidden Woods for Gymnast. And as expected, Woofer straight off to Forbidden Woods.
Yeah, I don't think there's any more checks, but just the Forbidden Woods for Woofer. Bob's Island was Boomerang. No, yeah, you don't have he doesn't have anything to go around but the leaf bumps here.
That is a good point, actually. Since Jim doesn't have the boomerang, he will have to use storage and bombs to kill Kalidimos, so that'll be fun.
You can actually use hook shot to break those down.
It is quite slow though.
Alright, we're just entering Forbidden Woods now.
The Jim sizably ahead here. Because he will probably completely skip the bit. Because when you have bombs in this dungeon just be broken.
Risky leaf use there for Gymnast.
I think he was trying to speed past there. Obviously, Gymnast has had a tough first 2 games where he lost them. So I think he's just trying to get as fast as he can and hoping for the
Iron boots.
So maybe he won't be winning until next because they don't have skill hammer. So we might see an Earth Temple after this. Or if they get a Master Sword, we might be seeing Forsaken Fortress.
Earth Temple needs hammer and an Earth God's Lyric possibly.
Oh yeah, no, Earth God's Lyric.
Really easy to forget an item like hammer you need for Earth Temple.
You need hammer for Earth Temple? Oh yeah, of course, to hit the pegs. Yeah, good point. See, that's where the one's helpful because it remembers all that stuff.
Pick the box.
Yeah, so Gymnast there picking up what's it? A few items. Is it only one? No. Yeah, only one item. Am I missing something? No, it unlocks 3 items in on Windfall. So we might be seeing him returning there soon and doing Mila with it.
I assume it's a basement for Gymnast now. Yep, the ledge clip.
So basically, because Gymnast doesn't have the, he cannot knock that thing down at the top, that big flower. Turns out you can with the bow knock down all the strands at the same time, but there is a check like hard built into the game whether you have the boomerang in your inventory before it lets you knock that thing down. A big flower. Probably be seeing a very similar route from Woofer as well. I doubt he'll deviate much. Ooh, what are we going to see there for Jim? Marvin's letter. So now they really need that delivery bag to unlock a few more.
So yeah, has Gymnast gotten the compass in the dungeon map?
Definitely got the compass. No, not the maps. Not that or boss key, which means he knows that those last two chests. No, that last chest is useless, so we can skip it.
Yeah, which is really good for him because, from my knowledge, you can't really get the. Oh wait, never mind. You have the hook shot.
Oh, and we've just lost Gymnast stream here, I think. Has anyone else lost Gym stream?
I did too.
We're gonna work to get that back live, obviously.
Ooh. Jim gave up to play SS.
Luckily, because the nucleus we finished before our finished before. Hopefully that'll be back live soon. No doubt there'll be an offline recording in case. No, I don't think he's playing Skeletor whilst doing the random. I know Jim's really good at Zelda games, but like not that.
Sans model is the best model, by the way.
Yeah. It's pretty nice model.
Yeah, no one ever gets tired of it, ever. It's really, really like not boring or anything.
It has a really nice. It has a really nice design for mirror shield.
Not got Jim streamed that yet. Odd.
What other models are you for linked to this rando? There are a lot of them.
Isn't there like 15 or over 10 for sure?
Yeah, there are a lot of them. We have Tetra, Medley, Sans, Goku, Grandma.
Yeah, basically in this game you can play as. And then there's a few others, obviously.
Ariel is also a character we can play as. The goddess Din, the goddess statue, also has a model. Din.
I've not seen this one yet. And with not having to do the edge clip here because he can just cut down the boomerang. And we got gymnast86 back. He has left the woods. And judging from his tracker, it does seem like he has completed Galadima and gotten that nice Dorito there, which he didn't forget. I'm sure Jim didn't splice just to get back to Skyward Sword, okay? I don't even know how you'd splice a randomizer, but Jim's probably spun. How would you splice a randomizer?
I don't think Gymnast is gonna be too happy to find this item in a Bob Island.
Oh, we had Sans Audio back for the while. Yeah. So Woofer here not realizing that the boss key is useless, not actually checking he's going to be disappointed and probably realize his mistake after this. But it's not too huge of a time loss because, I don't know, if you haven't seen this before, it's great. You can just roll forward and then hook shot the chest underneath the door.
It is a big key, and then the last chest is gonna have the dungeon map.
The boss key is useless because they can skip the boss key.
So yeah, they can get storage and storage chest. They can clip out of bounds for that, and just jump into the loading zone.
So in this game, if you get storage and you open up a chest, you kind of stay in the hitbox of opening up a chest, kind of like hunched over, so you can walk up walls and just clip out of bounds, which is great.
So I didn't pay attention much, but this chest, Woofer is in the room. That is a map.
Yeah, we missed it. Yeah, it must be the map, mustn't it?
Yeah,
So he's realised that now and skipped it.
Yeah, makes sense to skip the both chests then, or store this chest if you don't get a big key.
Ooh, maybe from Jim here, what we might be seeing is getting a fairy and then going to Forsaken Forest.
Ooh, Woofer just kind of messed up. He wanted to get the berry, but accidentally got the berry.
I think that happened to him last run as well. It might have been last in DRC. Unfortunate here for Woofer with his Kadima not going to plan, but there you go, got it. A nice one cycle.
4 quick spins with Heroes Fort, and that's a piece of cake.
Yeah, so Jim not going to Forsaken Fortress, instead opting to go to Grandma. Which is great because everyone loves Grandma's soup. Soup is actually really strong in this randomizer because you can use it to get more damage, and of course you can use soup glitch to maintain your soup even after you've drank it, so you can just have infinite extra damage for all the boss fight. Well, not infinite damage obviously, then we'd really have to call in like cheats into question.
Alright, so Jim gonna pick up
Grandma's
Grandma's.
letter. Note to bomb.
I was thinking about gymnast was getting that.
So we're really looking for the delivery bag now, to be honest, because they've got 3 letters now.
Ooh, the
Ooh.
upgrade for the picture box.
Yeah, they've got 3 letters now that they need to do stuff with, but they can't. But they
Just need a
can't because they
delivery
don't have the
delivery
bag.
bag.
But yeah, Jim heading to Windfall here to do all his picture box. And I imagine he'd also do Mula at the same time. Yeah, that will save him quite a bit.
In randomizer, it's really hard to tell who is ahead until go mode. We're gonna like kind of measure with the checks, right decisions, and gameplay wise, who's ahead. I would say gymnast.
Nah, I'd say
that
Gymnast is solid.
that can be changed like any minute when a runner makes a routing error or something. Just Burke gets a chest, or the other runner gets a little bit luckier with the check.
Yeah, I'd say Gymnast is probably solidly ahead here right now because he's here now getting Mila, but Woofer doesn't have the deluxe picture box, and if Milenko is anything good, he's gonna have to make another trip to Windfall, which Gymnast can avoid. But Jim also not going for the door storage here. Interesting.
Yeah, it's kind of rare to see him just like standing still here, waiting, when he can do things to make it faster.
It's because when he first entered the island, he didn't go to. I think that might have been a mistake. I think his intention was to probably go into Lenzo's house first, so that you can then enter the upstairs. But obviously, if you haven't entered the bottom floor, you can't go into. Oh.
Let's mail the mail.
That's actually really nice. Because obviously, because now you can do the trading quest for Zanari and also mail all those letters. So that's 4 items, I believe.
Mailbag was gossip.
Yeah, so we're going to deliver those letters right now, as expected.
And Gymnast is about to enter Dance's house.
I'm ready to get thoroughly disappointed.
Second bottle for gymnast and a piece of heart.
To be fair though,
Works me.
because he's already got soup, second bottle is actually pretty helpful because you can.
What is missing for go mode? All sword upgrades, all bow upgrades, and a hammer.
Well, not really all bow upgrades anymore, but
Partially.
Ooh.
yeah, we're still missing all the swords and now 2 of the bow upgrades.
Not missing that hammer though.
The hammer is accurate.
So now we might see Woofer go to Earth Temple fairly soon.
That's a valid option. I'm curious, what is the looks box gonna give Gymnast?
So yeah, Woofer about to take a ferry for Grandma, and that ferry did a very good dodge.
I imagine if we were here, he's probably going to do the clip out of
The water. Why?
another child.
Hoover.
No,
Can't
much
catch
luck
ferry.
there.
There you go.
Nope.
No, that's more water.
I thought it was a
no.
ferry. Do you think
And
he's
more
gonna
water.
Do you think he's gonna give
No.
up on this? Do you think he's
Oh,
gonna give up
no.
on this? Be like, no.
Let's
Next.
see.
Now he got it.
Oh,
In before to
pause.
play it.
We get some GG in there. We get some GG there. Yeah, so
Storage
Woof here will be using double storage here to
I don't
clip
know.
out the island. Yeah, I've seen.
Do you
He'll
want to
clip-
go to Forsaken Fortress now without the sword upgrade?
I
You
think
will
it's
find
a
one.
risky take here, and you can always open up the pot.
You could also get it there, but hard to say.
Yeah, that would be pretty amazing if the Master Sword was in Forsaken Fortress. But I'd imagine what he's going to go and check is if compass and map might be there, because obviously if he's only got one of the compass and the map and he's got that one chest, he knows that must be that item. And he will also be going to do Helmrock first using storage, because of the chest storage you can just run up the wall straight to Helmrock.
But can't beat Helmarok. Or can he? You don't need Master Sport Helmarok, don't you?
No, you don't. Master no, Helmrock only requires Skullhammer.
Okay. Then Phantom Cannon only requires the Master Sword.
Yeah, Jim's stream has just died again. He's clearly having some internet issues. That's unfortunate, but at this point he's definitely got an offline. So we can just imagine what's going on over there. Just think about it. Maybe he's going to deliver all those letters and get them. Oh,
More splicing SMH.
yeah, clearly. He's just discovered how to get to Eldin in back in time now, so he's just trying to get this done as fast as possible.
I mean, he can also find the Skykeep, Lanaru, Shanship.
Hydrate commentators, well, I'd love to, but after last match's hijinks with you, I refuse to bring water onto these streams anymore. I don't trust myself. Maybe we've got Jim back there? Maybe?
Maybe, hopefully.
Oh my god, it's Matt.
Imagine the Skyward Sport Randomizer with all the bit magic and reverse bit magic you do. Maybe not.
So let's see whether Woofy gets lucky. Or more unlucky. What's going on with Jim? His internet is dying, we don't know. You can just have no sound. No sound is better than sound. But basically, Gymnast, I think from this frame which I've got, is probably going to Forsaken Fortress as well. It looks like he has the Skull Hammer.
Yeah, he has a skull hammer.
And with taking your advice from last time, Jar, it's actually faster to kill him with the Skull Hammer if you've got the normal sword, because it takes.
Is skull hammer as strong as Master Sword? Against
Skull
Hammer.
Hammer. You can use the normal hero sword to kill him, but it takes more swings than it does with the Skull Hammer, so it's actually faster to just smack him with the Skull Hammer during the normal phase. Maybe we'll get a frame of Jim fighting Helmut soon, possibly.
Hopefully, maybe. We can at least confirm that he's in FF, so...
Just the next frame you see is Scarred Sword. Now that would be interesting.
I'm more excited to
Ooh.
see is Phantom Cannon recovered, because you may not want to leave that item there, don't you?
Oh, guys, we got another. He is in Helmrock. I repeat, he is in Helmrock. Ooh, and Woofer definitely doesn't want to be seeing the compass there, because obviously he wants the compass or map to be in that Phantom Cannon chest, so it's not required. But he may get unlucky here.
Okay, it's 50-50. Next.
So there's only one more chest you can check now without the Master Sword, and if this chest is a map, that means that the Phantom Cannon chest could be required, and you cannot access that chest. Oh, let's see, did Jim softlock? No, he didn't.
It looks pretty soft locked in that frame, though.
I don't think that's the softlock, is it?
No, it's not.
Oh. God damn it.
Oh, and Phantom Ganon is required.
I just realised I've got like a 20-second delay on you guys with the commentary.
I had like
streams.
5 seconds on Lolly.
But then it's not necessarily required, it just means that it could be a progression item. And that it's not the map.
Just gonna hope it's nothing when they start reaching out to no checks later on. So what's
Ooh,
next?
yeah, we got Jim back now.
Is Earth Temple next?
I do think it's
Looks
Earth Temple, yeah.
Oh,
I
and
mean...
Jim actually got soft blocked.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Small price to pay for... Small price to pay for splicing, let's be real.
So yeah, that's going to put Woofer
That's going
slightly
to
ahead.
even them back out, actually. No, I think that's going to even them back out just about. Depends how long it takes to.
Wolfer doesn't have Earth Scott's Lurik. That was
There's
behind the
now
spot.
the deluxe big rock, which is way grandma, isn't it?
Yep.
So it really depends on whether Jim gets soft locked again. And that's extremely unfortunate for Jim. It must be heartbreaking. He was doing so well.
I would imagine Wolfer goes straight to Earth Temple, or maybe checks Overworld, so it will be Deluxe Box to Earth God's Lurik.
Yeah, he won't be heading
Fuck's sake.
to Earth Temple until he's got that lyric.
If you're not in a call mode, if you're in a call mode, you don't need Earth God's lyric, I believe. You can skip both of the
But they are
statues or
definitely on
rocks.
They are definitely not in good. Actually, they might be heading to Wind Temple. They're not missing anything, are they?
Wind Temple is an option too.
That's
Wind Temple
interesting.
might be the better option because it's the intended one here because they don't have fires.
Through that. Both runners are missing 2 arrow bow upgrades and master swords.
I wonder whether we'll see a Cabana lead skip from it. I doubt it, but
This is
I think
Arul
that was.
message.
Ooh. Unfortunately, all of them pretty explicit stuff. Zarel's letter was a 50 rupee, and the letter from from Mum, the letter from Mum or whatever it was a bottle. Pretty useless past 2 bottles.
Wilford doing his trading quest. Luckily, we only had to trade twice. Not do the full one.
Neither of them have done the trading quest yet, have they?
Nope. Cooper is doing verse.
Ooh. If trading quest has passed, this would both runners are going to feel stupid.
Would you go to Earth Temple or Wind Temple first, if you were a gymnast?
If I was gymnast,
Because Cooper can't technically do Earth Temple yet because of lyrics, but he could still go there without the lyrics, but he's gonna get it now because of Deluxe Box.
I think I'd probably do Wind Temple and hope for the best because Earth is a lot faster when go moded compared to normal, whereas Wind Temple is obviously very fast when go moded, but it's also very quick when done normally as well. I think Earth Temple just soaks up more time when doing it normally.
Yeah, from the trading quest, we got a bottle.
Ooh.
So, it's necessary. That just leaves us with 2 dungeons, really, to check.
So Jim does have a chance to catch up. Go ahead.
We're first headed towards the Wind Temple now.
Yeah, I think that's the better option. Also note that Jim's is another 30 seconds, I think.
She must go into Outset. Earth Temple. Yep.
Ooh, and now this is where things could get interesting.
So which dungeon is gonna be more loaded?
Yeah, so we're working on these stream issues again. Maybe try and fix them. But unfortunately, Jim's internet doesn't look like it's doing very good. So, in this, there was introduced the race mode. In this was the race mode, which this was supposed to prevent scenarios like this, where you had to gamble between one dungeon or another. But somehow he always finds a way. So we'll see who's made the right choice. Or whether they both made the correct choice. Not a good start for Woofer there.
Both dungeons have same amount of checks, don't they?
Yeah, I think they do, but just
I was under the impression Earth Temple had more, but I might not be right with that one.
the problem is though that gymnasts, like doing Earthstone right now, is not fully in logic because you would need fire arrows at one point.
I think after that issue with the with Homework, he's kind of feeling desperate, like, so I think this makes perfect sense. He's just got to bank on this being good and that Woofer, which he did. But now he's just got to win. Earth Temple's just got to be good for him. Otherwise, he's losing this match and the series. So, you go ahead.
You can go ahead.
I do believe, right, so what I'd say is that Wind Temple's faster to go mode, but the difference it takes, in time it takes to go mode compared to do normally is a lot greater for Wind Temple. You can skip the fire arrows required for Earth Temple as well, using some clever jumping. Nothing good for Gymnast so far.
Fire and ice arrow. Maybe here. He gets got the small key. And the other one.
Surprised we didn't see either runners attempt Cabana Deeds yet.
Yeah. I feel like it's way useful when you have the fire and ice arrow so you can combine with the ice ring. Other than that, not really useful to do the skip.
I guess so.
A treasure chart. They haven't found anything in these dungeons so far.
Gives me that these dungeons are long and have many checks left.
Gymnast needs some bombs.
But this has been a very, very quick seed, actually.
Is he gonna do the bomb boost? Oh boy.
He seems to be 2 times. Last time we did the medley.
I've always done this with medley and leaf bombs.
Yeah, I've just never done this. I can't.
Ooh, nice one. Oh yeah, hero sports still not so fun to play against floor masters.
Yeah, thinking about it logically though, Jim has probably made the longest decision. If you think about it logically, Wind Temple was probably the smarter decision because it's got a much higher chance of having that arrow upgrade. Because in that dungeon, the arrow upgrade could be to get fire and ice arrows. Whereas in Earth Temple, there's only the chests for the fire and ice arrows requirements, which it could be in.
Piece of heart from the boss chest.
Oh, you fight all those iron knuckles for that. You're the Spider-Man.
It's rough, dude.
And a hero sport as well.
Oh.
The gymnast there picking up the Master Sword.
The first upgrade for his sword, finally.
Maybe we will see back-to-back upgrade here. That would be cool.
Both upgrades in Earth Temple. Doable.
Unfortunate compass completely useless. We're ahead.
Okay.
That is a small key. He might need it. Yeah, he needs it because of mini boss.
Yeah, Jim's running out of things he can do in. Never mind. Jim can do whatever he wants in Temple now. Jim can now access all the different items in this dungeon. Woof over here, skipping the floors here. Nice and simply by just holding upwards after opening up the floor. But we're gonna have to see something smart from the line. Yeah, you're getting out the bombs. Wow, am I really that far ahead? Really?
Yeah, I'm just like thinking right now, should I say something or should I not? Because I don't want to spoil.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, oh! Then it was like a rupee just to chip bait people.
Wow, that's 200 IQ, I should do that.
No shit.
Whoa!
Oh,
Oh shit!
Oh. Guys, that was mean. We shouldn't debate them like that.
Yeah, we should do that often. Doing something special here.
Oh, wow. Wait, we didn't. That was a good try, guys, but didn't work. Can we get like a gold star, like at least you tried thing? Because I mean, we tried, it just didn't work. Is Roofer here trying to clip down into the basement? I think so.
Yeah, I'm thinking why he wants to do that.
I have never seen that before in my entire life, and that looks pretty cool. But it
You
also
do
looks
that
quite
in
precise.
other door frame. You can also do that in other door frames in a higher floor and go straight to mini boss. He has a storage
fair.
still, so it makes sense. Yeah, he wants to do the Molgara right now.
Give it a few seconds. I'll explain what gymnast. So there's no one spoiling it now, but gymnast just got the Cabana Deed, which is lending credence to someone in chat's theory that there might be a required item in Private Oasis. It usually does have some required items because it requires so many different items to actually be able to access.
So yeah, I don't really know what Woofer's doing. He skipped a chest.
Maybe he is thinking that it might be a map or map. Yeah, it was a compass in a verse chest, so he's hoping it will be a compass, either a map or big key maybe. Hard to say.
Yeah, he skipped quite a few. No, I think
He
skipped
skipped all
more
the
than
upper
just.
floors. That's what's making me confused.
Yeah, he skipped all the others. True. Did he not
Oh, I
do
think he's
the
just.
Did he not do the top chest?
The witch chest?
The top in the main hall, the top chests.
Oh. I'm not even sure, no. I think what he's probably actually doing is he's using that storage which he got from opening the chest in the spikes room just to do this now, and he might go back and get the rest of the items. See that there's a lot of chests he missed there.
Do you guys think what that was? What he stored?
Oh my goodness.
I know what it was.
Debate them again.
Debate it, man. Debate it.
They laugh, they don't know. I saw what he stored. Now that is one amazing room right there. That's really unfortunate for Jim. But that is incredible. Yeah, both our upgrades in one room, indeed.
In about same room. Really unlikely, I would say.
I was gonna actually I was gonna say that just as a guest when you stored that. I was like, wouldn't this should be stupid? It was like the Master Sword or something like that.
Honestly, it's kind of hard to commentate with a desync when we are ahead of the gameplay or stream. Molgara, I believe sword upgrade doesn't matter at all. You always have to hit Molgara a certain amount of times. Was it 12 amounts?
Yeah, something like that. So with there getting a pretty fast fight, he missed the second time through with the hook shot. Yeah, but he got it the first time. Yeah, this could work out for Jim, but it's still too early to tell. Despite the fact we're in stage only now. Jim going for this interesting strat again.
Yeah, he's opening all the chests here, then doing the big key afterwards, I believe.
Yeah. We've announced only one trifle shard to go.
Did Woofer actually not check the other chests in the Wind
He's
Temple?
just skipped them. He's skipped them.
He's taking a huge gamble, honestly.
So honestly, what Jim's actually hoping for here, he doesn't know it, but what he's actually hoping for is there's not good items. What Jim wants is there to be that last, maybe that last two, or maybe last singular Master Sword upgrade in Winter. And that Woofer's going to skip them.
Once again, this is similar to last time. Woofer's got a game to lose still.
Pretty much.
Even if he loses this one, he's still got a. You can still win with that last game. So he's probably been playing really risky.
Yeah, having a compass, then 4 chests left to check. You just leave 2 items there behind.
Still 2 items. He did open Wind Temple Warp Pot. We've probably making the smart decision here because there's a lot more items on Wind.
He did open it.
Yeah, he did. He definitely did. I think. Monka. Yeah, good point. He planned this. Yeah, he thought ahead of time.
So he was hoping like there's nothing, and if there is, then he will come back later after Earth Temple.
Let's see whether his plan plays off. To be honest, plan pays off. Plan pays off.
Plan pays off.
It's definitely interesting, but also quite risky. Unless you just go straight back.
So Fulfer needs all the masters for upgrades, and then Gymnast needs both 4 upgrades and 2 more upgrades for masters food.
Nothing good in the many mirrors room. Which is really bad for Gymnast in one way.
So
But if
Fulfer may also check that. So
if Woofer doesn't go straight, if Woofer in Temple before he does the rest of Earth Temple, it won't have affected Gymnast there, and it'll actually probably be good for him. Yeah, but there's still 2 sword upgrades on account of 4. And there's 2 more items in Earth Temple. Think.
What if those are master sports?
That would be one hell of a seed. Ooh, cool shot from Gymnast there too.
One way to do this, spoil. Can't find thirds.
Hey guys, are we still ahead right now? Let me just check. So, Woofer is picking up Medley right now to go into the door. How far ahead are we?
Timer says 1:15, 08, 09, 10, 11.
We're really ahead apparently.
Both bow upgrades were in Wind Temple, Spike Room.
We'll give it a few seconds before we say what's going on. Okay, so we should be back in line with the stream just about, maybe?
Hopefully.
Jim won't forget the Dorito, don't worry. He's had some, pretty big trauma about that since last time. He didn't forget it.
Feels good, man.
It sure does.
I think Jim is gonna go to Cabana.
Windfall. Oh, Cabana. Oh yeah, he is.
Cabana makes sense. However, Ice Ring is still something he can't do.
That is a good point. There is still loads of overworld locations that those master sword upgrades could be. Jim is just praying right now that we'll just get one of them in winter.
Ooh, Hooper skipping the easy, maybe.
Oh, is Woofer skipping the left side of the dungeon?
Mm-hmm.
There was the Master Sword.
Uh-oh.
Wait, no, because he might be still going to be coming back to that area, isn't he? To the Wind Temple pot.
Hopefully.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Gymnast is there picking up the second master sword upgrade. Not sure what letter. I think that might have been Beta's letter, yeah. No, not the full sword yet, not quite.
One more upgrade for Gymnast.
There's his bottle. But yeah.
Well, there was
That was
that was...
Beta's letter.
Yeah.
Yeah, Beta's letter from completing a temple. Cabana's not been checked yet. This is the first time we'll see what's going on in Cabana. Let's hope that it's that master sword upgrade. So what Gymnast is doing here is some pegs on which you're supposed to be able to use to get back after doing the crawlway tunnel puzzle type thing underneath. But if you line up the Skullhammer precisely, you can smack them through the wall, which is very nice.
I just realized something, that getting both ball upgrades might have been kinda bad for Woofer because it gives him more checks. If Gymnast now finds the Master Sports, or the last Master Sport upgrade, and goes to Wind Temple after Master Sports, he's in a go mode when he gets to the spike room.
That's a good point, actually, yeah.
Yeah, like, Gymnast is in a better position, I would say. When he gets the Master Sport, hopefully in Overworld, maybe in a Wind Temple, not sure yet.
Oh,
Double
shit.
magic.
What did
Oh
you say,
my
Lolly?
goodness. Lolly, what did you say? Yeah.
Yeah, so speaking of that, you see my point now.
Yeah, when you actually get given the Cabana deed, there's so many items that you need to be able to go to Private Oasis that it feels like there must be something there. Luckily, it paid off for Jim. Yeah. The real question is Jim going to do... Oh no, he can't even do...
That's the...
Can't even go to, like, Creeve and that, can he?
No, he can't.
So he's actually been saved by the fact that he doesn't have the items. Yeah, I see what you mean, Sam. And he's go mode as soon as he reaches Spike Room. So everyone in chat is going to be pleading you go straight to the Spike Room.
Just unfortunate for Wolfer because one Master Sport upgrade is in here, Earth Temple, but you have to go to left side.
He skipped
It's a
it.
huge gamble he's doing. It's a huge gamble for him.
I'm not sure there's anything else Jim can do here other than trading quest on Windfall.
It makes sense for kinda sense for Gymnast to do trading quest before he goes to Wind Temple, hoping that one of the upgrades will be here he's looking for, but he doesn't know it's in a Wind Temple, both of them. So it makes like Overworld over Dungeons or Dungeons over Overworld checks kinda hard to like probably decide between those two decisions.
Well, this is actually his only overall check. So I think it makes sense for him here to just do it before he goes into wind temple.
Yeah, and it really isn't that bad to go to get the mail,
Yeah,
the training
it's not-
quest, and then head to Wind Temple.
It's not ridiculously slow.
Yeah,
You
pretty
see him
much.
only getting the bottle. But yeah, Rufus speed could I haunt him here. But he is racing forward. If he doesn't go back to check those Earth Temple chests and those Wind Temple chests, no, and just those Earth.
Oh yeah, these guys with a hero's board for Woofer. It's not fun. Good thing he has a soup.
Yeah, I wonder whether we might see something like Fire Mountain and Ice Ring from. That would be unfortunate.
Looking by what he's doing, he's kind of rushing the dungeons. I just assume that he's trying to do overworld.
Yeah,
Could be.
that's what I think. See that though when he threw Jalhalla, it bounced off the orb. That was interesting. That's something we need to mention because Woofer does have light arrows here. We can do the Jalhalla fight quite a bit faster because for some reason there's the functionality of Jalhalla being one shot into reality almost with a light arrow. It's very interesting.
There was a Master Sword upgrade in Earth Temple, left side, where Woofer didn't go.
Yeah, this race all comes down to which chests Jim prioritizes and whether Woofer goes back to Earth Temple now. If he picks Private Oasis, I can still see Woofer winning here if he goes back to Earth Temple. Yeah, saving quitting here.
Yeah, that makes sense. He wants to do left side now. If he didn't want to, he will just leave the dungeon through the portal.
Did he do many moves?
I don't think he did.
No. Interesting. This is very odd routing, and unfortunately for him, it's not paid off so far. But then again, Woofer's also finished all the bosses at this point.
Woofer using Medley to get up there. Yeah, so Woofer has way more checks in Overworld right now than Gymnast. Gymnast doesn't have to do any more checks after he gets Light Arrow, Fire Ice Arrow, and Light Arrows in the same room.
Yeah, to be honest, this is really anyone's game at this point. Jim not going down the start.
I hope Jim isn't planning on doing all of Wind Temple.
Well, let's just hope he goes to Spite Room for mini boss. Oh my goodness! If Jim gets Spite Room and then forgets.
What? I'm just thinking, like, whether Gymnast is gonna store a chest if he doesn't buy a big key. after a light arrow.
I think he might be doing the same strat as Woofer did.
You don't
that way-
necessarily need storage.
That way he doesn't know he has a light arrow stored.
Yeah,
but
it's a
once
big-
again,
Bet, but it will be worth doing it in this scenario.
yeah, but you can still do that without. If you got a small key, you don't need the storage. So it really depends what chest he does where. And this is useless.
Yeah, he can store a chest on top of the half room. That's a good point.
Oh, Woofer there picking up the key with his boomerang. Not even having to go down into catacombs, crypt room there, that's what they're called. But also he went through all those rooms, whereas Gymnast just skipped them with a nice few leaf pumps on a roll clip. Very nice, just using the hook shot to skip that.
Alright, let's see what Woofer does. If he's planning to do many mirrors room, or if he's done with Earth Temple now.
He could be heading to Wind Temple now.
Oh, okay, he's...
He's still going in Earth Temple. Maybe Mirror Room. Maybe
Yeah.
back to Wind Temple.
We don't really know at this point, because obviously with the new update, with the teleportation pots, it also just Yeah, many mirrors are coming right up. Interesting. Many mirrors are not having anything. But this could be a gym here. He could be going to Spite Room. And he has all the keys you need. So even if he doesn't store either of them,
Gymnast taking a friend with him.
Yeah, but just checking the middle chest area, pretty normal. Let's see whether he heads to Spite Room now. Oh. No, he's using the car. Oh, he's gonna go up to the top first. No, please, Jim. Hear our cries.
If he wants the big key up there, then he doesn't have to worry about storage.
You want that big thing. That grand. Yeah, we're doing some slow strats here in our mini mirror.
Oh,
Easy
in
and
this Spike room.
This could be it.
This can be it.
Oh, we were also forgetting the shard here, guys. If he misses that shard, who knows what could happen.
I feel like he learned his mistake. Did he? Oh!
Oh, unlucky there. That's fine, you can just get caught by one of the hands and jump right down. No big deal, no big deal.
Oh no, he seems like he's pushing it.
That's fine. Because I expect he'll probably use the Deca Leaf to just push this one and then be done with it. Yeah. Not being able to jump up onto this box until the floor master is gone. I wanted to call it a hand master, but that's not right. Number 1, our raid. And number 2, our raid.
Go mode
Ooh.
or gymnast.
And Touch McCart, I think he might be winning this one.
You could pick store in a chest in the next room. Now when I think about it.
I think it's going to
Or
the top
on
to get
of-
storage.
Yeah, makes sense.
No, he doesn't have the big key. So that's why he's getting storage.
Oh,
Oh!
getting
What a
trolled by
timing.
Piat.
P hats.
And there's the storage.
Off he goes. Still going for the. I'll just
Be
doing a nice
Be
clip like that.
careful with the
Anyway.
fan.
Yeah, that fan is very scary.
It's got a. It's got a massive box, like way larger than it actually is. It's cool. Nice. We're having a few issues with hook.
Oh,
Oh.
Wolf retaining top of gods.
Oh goodness, this is gonna get close.
Yeah, this is gonna be really close
Okay,
now.
he's going cabana.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, this is no. Yeah, it might come down to their puppet cannons. How close to be for your?
3 seconds.
Oh my goodness. This is ridiculously close. Jim, hurry up!
Hurry up! Speedrun!
We won a game 5.
Use reverse big magic.
Exactly. VC crash. Wait,
Wrong game.
it's fine. Oh, and Jim not going for this run straight up the middle stack. Instead, the run on the side. There you go. There's Wolf picking up his first Master Sword upgrade. Now entering. Oh my goodness, this is going to be so unbelievably close.
Yeah, this is gonna be really close.
I think as long as Wolf doesn't have too much trouble here, he's going to be entering Hyrule first, though. So Jim's really going to have to get his execution and get both of those on. Those Morgera out the sky hook shots.
Don't we all want game 5 at this point?
I think everyone except for Jim wants a game 5. He wants Scope. Yeah, it was a really good match either way. It all just comes down. What you've also got to remember is that on our streams, Jim is 30 seconds behind as well.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah,
So-
it's
Just
only
noticed
40
that.
seconds. So
Yeah.
it's probably even closer than that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, this might be like sync when they enter.
Why is this so close? Oh yeah, guys, you better send Jim your energy if you don't want him to forget the Dorito.
Cooper making right decision after all the bendals are done.
Oh, nice, Jim getting it. Oh my goodness, look up his. Oh no. This is so close. Because he's 40 seconds behind. And it's all happening at the same time. They're like literally neck and
Just look at the timer when Puffer enters Hyrule Castle. $37.15.
Yeah, Woof is slightly ahead here, I think.
What are you?
No, Jim, what are you doing?
Jim's literally throwing out here.
Jim, no.
What are you gonna say after that when it's a tie?
Oh my goodness.
If it's
not
a
a
tie,
type, I'll let 2 seconds. If he loses for 1 second now. I have no time for games. So breaking the barrier at 138 for Woofer. Yeah, the timer's also stopped. What's going on here?
coming down to puppet cannon. Gymnast is about 40 seconds behind.
Should only be 35, but
Yeah, it was. Yeah, about 40 seconds behind Gymnast right now. It's really close still.
oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm not actually sure how good Woofer's puppy cannons are. I know Jim's are usually pretty solid, and they got double magic shot. Imagine now we get some crazy shot. Hopefully someone's gonna land. So maybe, just maybe, we might be seeing like a double crit shot, and that would be cool. Yeah, Jim is 35 seconds. Woofer broke the barrier on exactly 138, and that was 138.35 for Jim. Yeah, we just had some technical issues. The Jim stream's gone down, but they shouldn't persist into future matches. Sorry for the problems. We're working hard to fix them behind the scenes here. Yeah, it really does come down to those PGs. I think we're just waiting in anticipation. We're losing a few seconds to only getting one of the boblins. What are they called? Moblins. Only hitting one of them. Yeah, not hitting them both in one shot. Jim might have that execution and get them both at the same time. And fired up one dark. Oh, that's really unfortunate for Jim. It's a few seconds he can't afford to lose.
It was a really good fight for Woofer.
Really nice first phase. But there's still the rest of Puppy Gannon and Gannon to go. Will Jim get the double?
Oh, the double for Gymnast.
Linkus, that would be legendary.
That'd be crazy.
Because then we could have a meme about Doritos and like ropes as well. So Jim actually losing 6 seconds on Woofer compared to Woofer's compared to the time of breaking the barrier. Just a very nice first shot. Ooh, missing the second one.
Oh, missing the third one.
It's not looking good for Jim here. Not finished first phase. But Wolf is on third. There you're landing that second shot. Let's hope for a fast third. Unlucky.
Gonna okay fight, but Cooper had faster.
Let's see if we can get the double crit shot. We're feeling really good RNG in that third phase. We've still got one more shot to go. That was some really good play from Woofer there. Really nice reactions actually. Running away there so he didn't get blown up by his own bomb. That's a well deserved third phase there.
43-29 for Woofer killing last phase Phantom Cannon. The puppeting cannon.
Ooh, Jim was landing the crypt shot.
Very nice. I'm not going for the double crit shot. Wolf playing extra safe here, not even going for the mashing there. This is really close. What was it? 39 for a Wolf Rando and
47-29. It's like 20-second difference.
oh my goodness. Yeah, it was some really good seconds in third phase. Jim could be at like neck and neck right now if he'd have had a good first phase, but that was unfortunate. That was a really fast third phase, yeah. I'm going for a great mashing there. Oh my goodness. He climbed quite a and we've entering on 51. Not quite sure what that was for that was a really nice first phase and then forward for there. Jim is steaming ahead, but it might not be enough. Oh, Zelda missing the shot there for Woofer. But he gets the second shot. Finishing with 41. Jim has. Still not over, but it's probably over. Don't think it's possible for Jim to win at this point, but we can still see. The draw may still be on the table, actually. Nah.
Oh, he got hit, so his double
Yeah.
damage
There
ran
we go.
out.
So that is a win for GG. And he got shot by Zelda.
And GG.
GG. Well played by everyone there. Well played. That was a really, really high quality. No, tied territory is only within 3 seconds. I believe at least. But yeah, Woofer's EFG has officially won the Wind Waker Randomizer Tournament, winning 3-1 against Gymnast in this best of 5, which means that we won't be going into a 5th game. So GG Roofer, well played. You can talk in chat now if you're there. So maybe we might be getting them in here for an interview. I'm not sure. Does anyone know? I guess we are. Welcome, champion.
Welcome.
Oh,
And he's gone. That was good.
Oh well, good interview, guys.
Good.
that was it up then. Yeah, Jim's already gone. If we're not careful, we're going to start showing some SS here. He actually has already gone. Wolf is gone. Not quite sure what's going on here. Yeah, that was a interview speedrun.
Hi.
We're going for another attempt on the interview
Hello.
speedrun. Yo, so congratulations, you won. Good job.
Yeah,
I
I'm
guess.
really surprised it was that close because I legit thought I got super lucky with my the places that I checked, and I was specifically trying to gamble as much as possible, but Jim's just good.
Yeah, there was some times there where it was really uncertain, I must admit. And Jim joined us.
Hello.
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 Well played too as well, I guess.
You both played really well. It came down to puppet cannon pretty much.
Yeah, that was a really, really close race.
Unfortunate soft lock for you, gymnast with Helmarok.
Yeah, that was, well, that's just what happens sometimes.
What part did it soft lock on?
When he came back in on, like, the slope that we run up initially.
Helmrock.
Oh,
He just, like, landed there and just was walking forward infinitely.
okay.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, so that was interesting. What was your thinking behind that Dorito picture?
I think that I had some dues to pay with taking that picture because I didn't take it during 2 races.
Good. You should have seen chat. Everyone was screaming at you because at this point it was really uncertain. We couldn't tell how far apart you were because your stream was a few seconds behind. It was about 30 seconds behind because of the your disconnect.
Yeah, I was streaming at too high of a resolution, and my computer was having trouble handling it, which was my fault. So sorry about that.
That's all good. We got it sorted. So I don't know. Is there anything you want to comment on about that seed? Anything that went horribly wrong? Anything that went really right?
I was not very surprised to see that both of the arrow upgrades were in the same room in Wind Temple. I feel like that room always, like, I feel like I've always had there be, like, what am I trying to say? It's more often that I get 2 important things in there than just 1 important thing, if there's an important thing in that room.
I've experienced that with the maze room in Forbidden Woods as well. The Vine Maze.
How was that realization? Did that realization hit you immediately when you entered the Morgera fight that the other arrow upgrade was in Spike Room Woofer?
Yeah, I mean, I stored the chest, and then first I checked to make sure I didn't have a dungeon item, because that's easier to notice, and then when I paused and saw it light arrows, I was like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna leave Wind Temple.
It was
Yeah,
wow, yeah, that's really lucky.
Well, yeah, hang on. So you were really going for some gambles there. So talk me through those skips. What you just completely missed out.
Wait, what?
Like talk me through your logic behind just completely skipping out, like those 4 chests in Wind Temple and the left wing of Earth Temple at the start, I guess.
Oh, well, the left wing of Earth Temple I would never do first because you can get key locked if you do that. So I always like go to the right side first. Plus, you're like going straight to the boss, so if you find everything, then you can just dip out. But with Wind Temple, I did not want to come back because there was only 2 items there. Because I think the other 2 were the boss key and a map or something.
Yeah.
Map. Map.
And then
boss key.
Phantom Ganon, I was not going to come back to that at all because I didn't get the Warp Pot. If I did, I would have lost, so I'm glad I didn't.
Well, you both skipped Phantom Cannon. Just we don't have any idea what is in it.
It was a green
Probably
rupee.
nothing.
Must be green rupee.
I guess. Then you got anything to say to each other? I guess I don't know. Oh, hold on. We got some questions. Yeah, has chat got any questions for either of the runners? Just get them in a moment. No, the points, just swag points for taking a picture don't count towards the final time. I'm sorry to tell you.
What? I can't subtract 10 seconds from that? Oh man.
I think this has a good question for you, Gymnast. How excited are you for this Skyward Sport?
What does that have to do with the randomizer tournament?
Yeah, we've heard,
I'm curious too.
there's been accusations that you've been throwing to get back to Skyward Sword.
I mean, I wouldn't throw a match like just to not play another one. Like I always enjoy doing randomizer races.
Cool.
We're gonna race at SGDQ anyway, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh.
Yeah, if you want to see the
Best out of 7?
Woofer on gym action, you can watch us at SGDQ live if you're going.
So, mark the date, I guess. Put it in your diary. Don't know what else you do with
It's
it.
gonna be the ultimate SRLS showdown.
Dude, everyone's gonna be there.
Okay, so sometime during that week of SG possibly be a randomizer race. Make
No, it's
sure you're
not
there
a
for
marathon stream. It's just
as
gonna
long as you're
be
actually
in the
there.
actual room or something.
Yeah,
probably
Blinkers
like
as
that.
well. No randomizer squad. So this is Wind Waker, different game. Shaq, got any more questions? What
Words
kind
of
of words of
encouragement?
encouragement? Yeah.
Get good. I don't know. Play Wind Waker a lot.
Cool.
Me and Jim have been playing for many years, and Zelda games are very fun.
Since 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got another question about your
Was it that weird? I just did like all the way to the boss, and then I did the left side because there were not 3 keys on the right side, so otherwise I would have done mirror room first, maybe. I don't know.
How is there a chance for a key lock?
What are you saying?
How is there a chance for a key locking?
Not an actual key lock, but if you go to the left side, you might not be able to do the mini boss if there's a key. If there's 2 keys in the floor master room. So I want to avoid that every time.
Makes
That's
sense.
smart.
Usually in that situation, I would clip out of bounds to the mini boss room and then walk out, assuming I had the mirror shield, and then go check the crit test. But I haven't had to do that in quite a long time, especially
Yeah,
not this
that's
one
clever.
because all 3 small keys were before the second half of the dungeon.
So I guess I don't know. Do we have anything to other than good job Woofer to present to you? I doubt it. GG Woofer, big win,
I'll
winning everyone there. Yeah, go.
I'll buy Woofer dinner one night at GDQ at this prize.
Cool.
That would be nice. Hey, Pulsar.
So apparently we got a plug tomorrow's streams, but I don't know what's streaming tomorrow.
Okay, I'm gonna finally speak. So tomorrow we have an Ocarina of Time Beta Quest lockout tourney at lovely 12 a.m. and UTC 8 p.m. Eastern. And let's see, we also have our second grand finale game 2 of Marco versus What the Hell Happened for the Ocarina of Time Randomizer Accessible Tournament. And let's see, more Beta Quest lockout tourneys at 4 p.m. UTC, 12 p.m. Eastern. Breath of the Wild at 6 p.m. UTC, 2 p.m. Eastern. And we also have a link between worlds, any percent tournament, the bronze match. More Link to the Past randomizer cross keys qualification race 14, and looks like to head it off for the rest of the night. We have the North American Ocarina of Time accessible weekly at 10 p.m. UTC, 6 p.m. Eastern, and that's all I have. So,
It's a jam-packed day tomorrow, I guess.
So it's gonna be a big
keep
day
your eyes
tomorrow. So I want to thank everyone for joining us today, and special shout out to Lalacry, Samurai Man, and Kel, and GG's to Whooper, ZFG, and gymnast86, and not to forget Jarhead on tracking. He did a great job.
See ya.
So with that, I guess we'll call it a night. Thanks, everyone.